with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4. 4
yards on the pickup.
Now a toss play, running left. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw on the run is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
A gain of 6.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He's going to air this one out. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back from the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, this looks like a design run. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for them.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantages in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. We'll begin with a zone read. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. He'll decide to keep this once more. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9. From the 21, here's second and a couple. They'll give on the ground, and he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third and 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. They'll stick with him again, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
And the Texans first down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. From the 35, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's It's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. And if he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Travis Hunter up to make the stop. Third and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line, he's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
On second down, they'll run. And that's going to be enough for a first down. They move the chains up past the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Taken down up around the 32-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle.
The ball carried.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the 30-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long. Back to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's Stroud. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
At the 29-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Broncos. On is Luke to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes. This one good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Garden. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Crowd to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 3 on the play.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on Gang Green, the New York Jets.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
26-yard line.
Ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out to their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Stroud. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that's It's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Stroud. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Shamar Turner in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1 yard gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
At the 48.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a designed run. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. The Broncos are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return is Darden. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field and try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw, Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. Here's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. He takes off. That one good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
26 more yards. That's another Texans.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Quick throw, taken in. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll try to run this one in. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned him under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
10 yards. And the Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll take off again. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
35-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a run with their tight end. Going to be 3rd. They need 1.
The tight end, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the...
They'll run the sneak. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return is Darden. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Able to make one. high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off.